हम पता है यहाँ से एक दूसरे सेगमेंट में चलते हैं.
हाँ.
एंड ये थोड़ा सा एक गेम टाइप का रखते हैं.
हाँ,
ठीक है.
बोलो.
आई विल टेक नेम्स
हाँ.
लोगों के एंड जिनको आपने इंटरव्यू करा ऑफ कोर्स.
Yeah.
You will tell me one thing that stayed with you about
हाँ.
that person
हाँ.
and one thing from that interview जो कि the now after 10-15 years you say कि हाँ यार इस बंदे ने वो बात कही थी.
हाँ.
And it makes a change.
Sure,
ठीक है.
yeah, let's go.
Let's start with Rohit Sharma. Now you were telling us backstage कि 2012 में आपने
इंटरव्यू किया था.
Yeah, he was around my age at that point.
Yeah, he was 25 and you know that time India were getting ready for the England series.
अच्छा.
And England had come here and Yuvraj Singh was coming back after cancer and he was making a comeback to test cricket also. So Rohit spoke very highly of Yuvraj. Then I asked Rohit about his own test career thing. He said my test debut will happen soon.
अच्छा उस टाइम तक नहीं
हुआ था. And एक साल में हो गया.
He scored double 100 also ना.
170 something. 177 I think. Then but this was in November. I mean I'm good with dates, so it was I think November 12th or 13th to 2012.
Yeah.
2012, yeah. And no, just after maybe. No, it was just after. It was November 20 something.
ठीक है.
Exactly a year later, in the first week of November, he made his test debut. But he had said that, and that time Rohit Sharma was known as a talent, but people were wondering whether he will live up to it. And here this man has a lot of confidence and he says, my test debut will happen soon. And that stayed with me. But at that time, Rohit was very shy, you know. Compared to Rohit that I met a few years later while working in the IPL, तब तक रोहित और ईज आउट हो गए थे, वो और आपसे बात करने लग गए थे, तभी थोड़े शाय थे. और कभी कभी वही होता है ना, जब कोई यंग होता है तो थोड़े शाय रहते हो. जब आपको और तजुर्बा मिलता है दुनिया का तो फिर आप थोड़ा ओपन अप करना शुरू करते हैं.
Plus, I think you get comfortable in your own skin to the sense कि now you don't care about others' opinions also.
Yeah. But I think he was always like that. क्योंकि अगर आप क्रिकेटर बन रहे हो ना, to a large extent, in fact, इंडिया में आप कुछ भी अलग कर रहे हो, अदर देन नॉर्मल, ठीक है मैं पढ़ाई करूंगा, कॉलेज जाऊंगा, जॉब करूंगा, ये एज पे शादी करूंगा, ये एज पे बच्चे पैदा करूंगा. इफ यू आर डूइंग समथिंग डिफरेंट ना, तो वो एक एलिमेंट आपके अंदर रहना ही चाहिए दैट यू डोंट केयर अबाउट पीपल. तो वो मुझे लगता है हर क्रिकेटर में है वैसे भी, क्योंकि उन्होंने भी यही चीजें सुनी होंगी जब ये बच्चे थे.
I was not expecting to hear this because I thought 2012 में आपने इंटरव्यू लिया. हाँ. And 2011 में obviously मतलब उसने बोला कि it was a career changing shift for him जब 2011 की वर्ल्ड कप की स्क्वाड में वो सिलेक्ट नहीं हुए थे. तो I thought आप कुछ ऐसा कहोगे कि शायद वो अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट थे थोड़े इस पीरियड में.
नहीं, मुझे ऐसा लगा ही नहीं. लाइक रोहित का वो लग रहा था कि है, you know, it never looked like he was underconfident or anything. It was just maybe that people, because he was maybe a little shy, people may have misunderstood him.
Yeah.
But when he spoke to you, you didn't think that. मुझे तो नहीं लगा. I thought he was confident कि like no, my test debut will happen soon. I am working very hard. He was playing Ranji for the Mumbai team. I remember at that time. तो you know he had that confidence. I think वो of course वो जब एक सेटबैक हो जाता है, शेकअप हो जाते हैं, बट पीपल ऑल्सो फॉरगेट दैट फेज ऑफ रोहित शर्मा's करियर, क्योंकि उसके बाद वो टीम में वापस आए. इंडिया हैड गॉन टू वेस्ट इंडीज, ही वाज प्लेयर ऑफ द सीरीज देयर. फिर उस साल के एंड में भी वेस्ट इंडीज को जब इंडिया ने होस्ट किया था, तभी भी उनकी प्रदर्शन बहुत अच्छी थी. उनका प्रदर्शन बहुत अच्छा था एक्चुअली. तो ये 2-3 सीरीज ना लोग भूलते हैं. एंड he had become much fitter, his game had become tighter, he was back in the test side, he went to Australia. जब विराट कोहली ने शतक मारा था पर्थ में, रोहित शर्मा वो टेस्ट स्क्वाड में थे, and he had been in that whole phase. तो मुझे लगा ना तभी वो if you talk about like planting a seed, वो सीड उनका प्लांट हो गया था. it was just sprouting. हमें वो पेड़ नजर नहीं आ रहा था, वो रूट्स बन रहे थे तभी रोहित शर्मा के.
I think वो सिर्फ धोनी को दिखा था, इसलिए धोनी है.
राइट. एंड अभिषेक नायर वो थे जिनने हेल्प करी थी उनको उस पीरियड में. उनने ये चीज बोली भी थी पॉडकास्ट में कैसे रोहित शर्मा ने आके अप्रोच करा था, एंड कि मतलब मुझे एकदम अपनी प्रॉपर फिटनेस पे आना है. एंड एज यू सेड ना कि प्रॉपर फिट हो चुके थे उस टाइम तक, गेम काफी इंप्रूव हो चुका था. दैट जस्ट शोज की कितनी हेल्प करी थी उस टाइम पे.
Oh yeah, and Abhishek Nair is a fantastic coach. मतलब
I love him because I'm a KK support.
हाँ, and fortunately ना अभी ये साल ही फरवरी में मेरी अच्छी लंबी चौड़ी बात हुई थी उनसे.
अच्छा.
हाँ, मैं कोई क्रिकेट कैंप मैनेज कर रहा था, so I was there and he was around. तो I went and I spoke to him because I've known him for a while, just, you know, hi, hello, Bombay circuit, you know, so we're talking and just the way he talks about his philosophy, his approach, it is very refreshing that we have such people in India.
Did you feel at that point of time ऐसा लगा था देख के, या फिर सोचा था कि ये इंसान आगे जाके इंडिया को तीनों फॉर्मेट में कैप्टन करेंगे? वो पोटेंशियल दिखता था?
मुझे लगा था कि one-day cricket in ODIs, he will score 10,000 runs. I was sure about that.
Nice.
ODIs में हो जाएगा, but मुझे तभी भी लगता था he had to open the innings.
तब शुरू नहीं करा था
नहीं,
एक साल बाद
2009-10 he had opened in a few innings. And he had looked very good in those innings. तो मुझे लगा कि he should be opening the innings. And then मुझे लगा कि टेस्ट क्रिकेट की अगर बात करें, वो there were a lot of factors. I wasn't मुझे लगा he will be successful, but मुझे लगा he'll be an ODI legend, like
अच्छा
and T20 he will also do well. तो कैप्टेंसी का मुझे पता है बिलीव कब आया, when MI won the 2015 IPL. 2013 चलो he had like in the back room he had Ponting, Tendulkar, Kumble, everyone. 2015 उन्होंने पहले 4 या 5 मैच हारे थे, वहां से कमबैक की,
which became a trend for Mumbai.
Yeah, which became a trend. But वहां से मुझे लगा कि there is something in him that he could be a captain.
Lovely.
And फिर by the time 2017 was my first IPL with BCCI, with IMG used to do IPL for BCCI, and MI won that season. And I remember after the post-match press conference, I say Rohit came with the trophy to the post-match press conference and was going back, and I just chatted with him. That's where I felt, now is the time where he could be, considered even for the national team, like as a leader. Just the way he would talk. And it was a very different Rohit Sharma to the one that I spoke in 2012. This Rohit Sharma was, there was the leader in Rohit Sharma.
Within a span of 3 years.
हाँ, वो मतलब एक leader की body language change होती है. You see like सबसे basic example ले लो. You see like animals का जो pack रहता है, जो एक मेन उसमें अल्फा रहता है, उसकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज बहुत अलग रहती है दूसरों से. तो कोई भी स्पोर्ट में कैप्टन की बॉडी लैंग्वेज अलग होती है, होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि ही पर्सोनिफाइज द स्पिरिट ऑफ द टीम. क्योंकि अगर मी बीइंग अ प्लेयर, इफ आई एम टेंस्ड एंड आई लुक एट माय कैप्टन एंड आई सी हिम कॉन्फिडेंट, आई फील बेटर. सो विच इज व्हाई अ लॉट ऑफ दीज कैप्टन्स आर गुड एट हाइडिंग a lot of their MS. MS also, I think I've heard him say in interviews, it's not that he didn't feel the pressure. He knows how to deal with it.
In fact, वो भी कहते हैं कि ऐसा नहीं मुझे गुस्सा नहीं आता, but I'm very good at hiding it. मैं नहीं दिखाता वो चीज़.
See, because he knows ना, एक as a leader आपको पता होना चाहिए कब क्या बोलना है, क्या करना है. So all those things as the alpha of the pack. I mean, much as I don't like to use that word, but you as a captain you have to be that. True, and at least personify that. So with Virat Kohli, I saw that and I used to love that. With Virat Kohli, I loved the way he backed fast bowlers. Test cricket में चाओ तेज डाल तेरा काम है विकेट लेना. And that was that Virat Kohli, who looks for the contest, who has that body language. So you look at that leader. So when the fast bowlers would look at him, they'd be like, yeah, my captain's back, like backing me. MS, last example, MS. Telling Joginder Sharma in the T20 World Cup final that whatever happens, I am with you. It's the World Cup final, last over against Pakistan of all the teams. And you say that. I mean, that is leadership.
अब सोचो अगर एक क्लिप इतनी बढ़िया थी तो पूरा का पूरा पॉडकास्ट कितना बढ़िया होगा.
तो अगर आपको इसी क्लिप का पूरा पॉडकास्ट देखना है तो यहाँ पे क्लिक करिए, और अगर आपको ऐसे ही और क्लिप्स बिंज वॉच करनी है तो यहाँ पे क्लिक करिए.